What's going on, folks? My name is Rossan III, your realtor, and I'm here with
Mike Blake, team leader of the Blake team.
Heck yeah. And for those of you that don't know Mike is a tremendous individual that I've had the pleasure of knowing for over 3.5 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years. We did our first transaction together. I can't remember. Do you remember?
You know, it was on a house off at Macomb, but I can't remember the exact date.
It was. What are the reasons that you chose to come over?
Yeah, that's a great question, Mike. So I would say number one, the biggest thing is having that retirement plan, right? Knowing that if I just do my job, I'm going to get a good amount of money saved each year. That was number one.
Yes.
Number two, I wanted to give something to my team that they could also build and grow on and have a platform that had the biggest community a part of it, right? This is a global company, folks. This isn't just in the United States. So for me, the community was a big piece too.
20 countries and counting.
Wow. Yeah, and they're not stopping. And so for those of you that don't know, this isn't just a pop-up shop company. EXP has been around for a very long time. I believe since 2007, correct?
2007 was the formation. Really kicked off in 2009. Glenn Sanford, our founder, is absolutely amazing. He's tech savvy and he really puts everything into agents first. So whenever he makes a decision, it's 100% focused on his agent.
You know, what he's saying is true too. If you even jump on the platform of EXP, you're gonna see, hour after hour time blocks for training. You're gonna see a community that's passionate about the industry. And not only that though, but how cool is it to be a part of one of the biggest brokerages that is the first of its kind. It has a metaverse, it's virtualized. I mean, how many people are closing at their house now, like sellers
it's the technology is just incredible.
Yeah.
Like you can literally close a transaction virtually. You can set up, like we have SkySlope transaction management software. We have KV Core leads software. We have branded marketing. That's like you get a new listing, automatically it sends you an email with all of your marketing materials. It is second to none.
Yeah, and so if I were an agent and I was thinking, because I did, it took me 3.5 years to make this jump, right?
You were one of the longest it's ever taken to make the decision, but man,
that's right.
So worth it.
Yeah, and let me tell you, there's a reason why, right? You know, for me, I had a lot of things that I made up in my head. Maybe they were false beliefs, maybe they weren't, but I had hurdles that I had to accomplish before I came over to EXP. But I will say this, now having made the switch, it doesn't need to take that long. And, if I were an agent, I'd be asking myself these key questions. One, what is the company doing for me and my future? And two, how is the company I'm with changing my business, right?
Exactly. So when I came over, I actually got paid to be here.
Wow.
My first year, I pocketed an additional $320,000.
Wow.
My first year.
Wow.
If you have a transaction fee, you get to keep it all.
Wow.
If you're an Icon agent, which is the top 1 or 2% of the company, you get your entire cap back, which is $16,000 in stock options.
That's amazing.
My first Icon award was in 2018. It is now worth, that first stock award, $167,000.
And that's life-changing, folks. That's just doing what Mike does every year. He's not changing anything. He's just selling the houses, capping out, and now the company's rewarding him stock.
Just think about it. $16,000 turned into $167,000. And now I have 4 of those.
Yeah.
So you can kind of just keep adding it up.
Doing the math.
You also, for every transaction that you close, you can elect to take 10% of your check and input it into stock at 5% at a 10% reduced rate, which is phenomenal.
That's right.
That's a retirement plan.
Absolutely.
What other companies are offering you a retirement plan in real estate?
And a publicly traded company too, which
Yes.
is important to talk about. This isn't a privately owned company. This is a public company.
Public company, 100%.
Heck yeah. Awesome. So Blake, what would you tell somebody who is on the fence? And obviously, of course, it's, hey, this is an obvious decision. Hopefully it's a no-brainer for you.
So I would say reach out, talk to us. Like, we'll do a one-on-one conversation. We'll make it confidential. We'll set up a 3-way call. I have some of the best people in our line. We have Brent Gove, which is number 6 above us. And the people are so incredible. He will get on the phone. He will do a 3-way call with us. He will show you how he's built an empire. It's just phenomenal.
That's awesome.
I can't say enough good things about the people that we're surrounded with. Like, a lot of companies say they have good culture. I've been here for almost 4 years. We have the best culture I've ever seen in real estate.
Yeah, and I do believe that because I've only been here for almost going on a month, and everyone is just so passionate and excited. In fact, even the agents now that I'm working with in Michigan, where I had a listing, they're calling me, "Oh my God, congratulations, you're at EXP."
Right.
It's in a celebration.
It's a lot of companies, it's so competitive. You go into an office and they don't want want to share their secrets.
Mm-hmm.
But at EXP, we're all about sharing and taking every agent, whether in our revenue share group or not, to the next level.
Love
so
that.
we're all about helping each other reach our goals.
That's awesome. All right, so maybe you're sitting on the fence and you're hearing what Blake and I have to say, and you're thinking, man, I wonder if it would make sense for me to turn my business over to the next greatest thing in real estate. We would love to sit down and set up a 5 to 10 minute call just to see if it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't make sense. I can tell you this, I've worked with Blake now for over 3.5 years, and Blake waited for me for it to make sense, right? Blake didn't just push his agenda. So we're not here to say you gotta make the move, but let's see if it makes sense.
It's not always right at a specific time. Sometimes people have to get there, and your sponsor shouldn't be pushing you. They should be helping you get to the point where you're ready.
That's right. And what I love about Blake and his consistency, and I will say this comes with my sponsorship as well, is that everything that Blake has said that he was going to help do to help build my organization and keep EXP to what it was has been true. Everything has been so smooth. It's been so fun coming over, and I'm so grateful to be here. We can't wait to get you on board. Let's go.
We are so excited. Come on and join us because we are taking this to the next level.
That's right. Awesome, brother. Can't wait.